Well, hello everybody. It's been a while since I've done a live, and today I want to present to you the Shopify Success Bootcamp. I know I've been talking about for a while about a challenge and whatnot, and to be honest, I tried doing a challenge for about 6 months on Shopify, and I tried finding a way to do it on 5 days, one task at a time, and no matter how many times I drew the whole flow of how it could be done, there was no way to actually have a Shopify challenge just like the one I have for Etsy, because it used the simple fact that Shopify requires to literally create a store and first open an account, then create a store, then configure it and tweak it and make it operational and add banners, logos, and all these beautiful stuff. It wasn't a way that I could have done it in 5 easy tasks, that it would be like, here, go and do this, and whoever finishes wins, right? Because it will have been a complete disservice to the community. Whereas on Etsy, when I did it, the challenges on Etsy is like open your store. Well, Etsy is a marketplace. You go and open a store, and you have a store. Now I said, okay, go and create your logo and your banner and add it, and boom, it is there. You have a store. Add a product. Now you are selling, right? On Shopify, it's like get a domain, install the domain, and get your store, and go and change all your settings, and add your payment processing system. And it's a different way that I was like, okay, which ones are the 5 steps that I can do that somebody can have a store in 5 days? And there was absolutely no way to do it. So I said, okay, this has to be done in a form of a workshop, boot camp, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, the boot camp was like, sounds pretty freaking cool. How you taught Jacob, but it was more like a workshop, right? It's like, hey, let's get to work on this. Let me help you get a store going, so that you can be ready, for when the season begins again. One thing we learned a lot during last year is that marketplaces are very restrictive when it comes to mistakes. Our print demand suppliers, we're following a lot of different rules and regulations in their states and our countries of origin, and the shipping was a factor that many people decided to say, you know what, we don't want to risk our accounts. We're going to stop selling because the production was taking longer than expected, or because it was out of stock or whatever. And a lot of people didn't sell what they would have hoped to sell because they were afraid of losing their accounts. They were afraid of being at the mercy of a marketplace like Amazon or Etsy or any other one. And like, for example, when you were merged by Amazon, they were out of service for almost 2 months. Your income was zero for those small period of time. And one thing is that a lot of people move into Shopify. They realize that having a store today is more important than ever. All the environment today of having to depend on a third-party community, it's very not right for your business. When somebody can go and say, hey, this guy copied my products when you were doing one that actually came with the idea, but then you have no way to show because they don't really want to hear. They just want to get the problem out. Amazon, Etsy. So Shopify, you're your own, right? It's a little more difficult, I would say, to have a business running, but it's way more satisfactory, and it's way more of a gain for the long term of a game. Because when you build a Shopify store, you're building a brand. You're building a business that is yours, and you're building also an asset. Yes, you can sell a Shopify Etsy store or Amazon merch by Amazon account if you want to. You have to make it an LLC so that you can do transfer of business and whatnot. But really, you cannot really sell it for much there, right? It's because there's really no tangibles. It's like you have no data on how productive, and most of all, you don't have an email list, which is the most important asset of any e-commerce business. When you sell an e-commerce business like in Shopify or WooCommerce or BigCommerce or all those commerce, uh, there are two factors of sale. First, the sales track record of the store, and then it is the how warm the pixel is, and also is how big is your email list and how well it is converting. Those are two factors that people that are looking to buy in a store are really interested, and you don't have that when you're selling something in a marketplace. You get to have that on Shopify. So 3 years from today, you say, you know what, this is not for me, I want to sell it. Most likely you have a good record of sales, you're gonna find a good customer that's gonna pay you, good money for your store. Usually about 5 times what you make is what they pay. So having said that, a Shopify store, of course, a lot of people are afraid. There's a lot of misconceptions of a Shopify store. When people go into the Facebook groups or people go into a YouTube channel, you'll hear so many fail stories. But it's part of business. First of all, when you go in real business, selling on royalty for entertainment or just let's see what sticks to the wall, it's not really running a business. It's really literally seeing what sticks to the wall. It's not investment, it's not commitment, it's not really long-term desires for that, because eventually that is going to dry. When you go into business with a Shopify store, you're looking into building something that is yours, something that it's your brand, something that you are proud of, and you're going to invest on it. Right? Just like when you open a brick and mortar, you had to pay for the infrastructure. You got to rent it, lease the place where you're going to open the store. You're going to buy all the little racks where you're going to place the inventory. You got to buy your inventory, and then you got to drive some traffic to the store, because you open, people will come, right? You got to get some people's attentions on some level. Even if you get one of those guys just spinning the little thingy in the street, those things cost, right? So when you open a Shopify store, it's kind of the same, right? You leased your store, which is on Shopify is a monthly fee, what, $30 a month, give or take, depends on where you are, and that is the lease. That is the lease for that, right? And then you have the infrastructure inside, and you have the cash register, you have the racks and all these little deals where you display your products. And that's what you have in your team, and that's what you have in your payment processing systems, and that's when you have everything. Every single business has one of those, right? You pay 3-point-some% to PayPal plus whatever cents it is, or Stripe, or whatever it is, Shopify payments. And then you have the way you drive traffic to your store. Now you can drive traffic to your store for free, word of mouth, and going to, by word of mouth I mean going to Pinterest, making pins, going to Instagram, driving traffic, going to a Facebook group, Facebook posts, and driving traffic. You can do those for free. You have the time. Now, time is money, and that's why a lot of us spend on ads. Now, the ads are done with the whole purpose of, one, getting traffic to your store, and two, making sales. So that is an investment. Now, most people have the misconception of how to run ads, and the ads, they fall in love with the product and they spend all their budget in only one product, hoping that product is going to sell because the ads looks promising. Well, a promising ad that is not converting is not promising. It's a dream, and dreams kill businesses. It's reality that makes the business. It's about testing and trying. So, but there is nothing that says that you have to go all in from day one. You build your store knowing that for the first couple of months, you don't have to make money. That is a long-term gain. You are going to build a successful store because you're going to start building your following. You're going to start building, your customer base. You're going to start driving traffic organically. Doing a good SEO from day one is vital to having organic traffic. And you don't have to really spend money if you're build from the go. What you're looking is to build a store that has long-term gain. And that is what I want to show you in this workshop. I want to show you how to build a store from scratch, but effectively, because there is nothing worse than when somebody opens a store and they get the cheap team that is for the free team, and they use it as it comes, like fully loaded with junk. And then they go and upload the very heavy graphics, and then they use the graphics that the print-on-demand company provides. Like, for example, you go to an OT launch. It can be up to 700 megabytes, sometimes an image, PNG. That is nuts. That is going to take your website to load in about a minute. A customer has patience of about 15 to 20 seconds. They have to be in kbytes, literally kbytes. And I'm going to show you how to convert these images, how to get the image out of your listing, how to put it back in your listing, optimize everything so that the product loads fast. Remember, when we are driving people to our stores, it's not like they went to a marketplace. When they went to a marketplace, they go with the whole intention to find something to buy. When they come to your stores, because we got them there. Somehow we got them there. Either they found our link on Pinterest because they were looking for something to buy, or they were on Facebook and we disrupt their entertaining moment that they were having looking at memes, and boom, there comes your product, clicks, go to your store, and now they're in your store and your store is taking forever to load. Guess what? They were never intended to be there. So the patience to wait for your product to load is zero. And then people go and the checkout, and my lord, people do like to make checkouts long and unnecessary. I will tell you how to tweak those to make them to the point that you ask only the minimal required information to get them in and out of your store with the purchase as fast as possible. Nowadays, people have the attention span of a 3 to 5 minutes when they're making a purchase. Anything longer than that, they are not gonna wait. Okay, most of the people, I mean, being honest, a lot of people even purchase when they're going to the restaurant. When they're in the restaurant, they're purchasing, and they're not going to be sitting in the toilet for 20 minutes to make a purchase because your website decides to be slow, right? A lot of people do this in the morning before they go to work, or at lunchtime, right after they eat, and right after before they go to work, or in the afternoon when they're exhausted. So you got to keep in consideration that the time is, very valuable to them. Even if they're going to do absolutely nothing, it is not meant for them to waste it on your store because it's not loading fast. All those things we're going to cover in the workshop. I want you to do that effectively. So it's going to be four classes that are 2 hours each. In each class, we're going to learn something new, and we're going to keep moving forward from scratch, literally getting a brand new Shopify store, and then opening it, installing a team, and going from there step by step, adding the pages, adding the blog, getting the menus, collections, products, everything flowing through shipping and handling. Everything is going to start flowing correctly. We're going to remove all the unnecessary pieces of the team that only makes your store load slower. We're going to tell you this is what you need to do. We're going to show you how to get a phone number so that you can have customer support. Believe me, almost nobody ever calls me in my own store because they just want to know that the phone number is available. They just want to know that you're a trustworthy store, that there's a contact information for them to contact. And I'll show you how to do those things as well. You're going to have everything going in your store ready to connect to Facebook, ready to connect to Pinterest, ready to connect to eBay. So you want to, honestly, it's a very simple step to connect to eBay and start selling on eBay as well. You want. Not every product sells on eBay well, but some of them do, and we will connect, and you can try and error. Remember, eBay usually gives you about 50 free listings every month, so it may as well just connect and have some free listings that are going for you, right? This workshop is with the whole intention to help you launch a Shopify store. Now, this is not the Shopify course that you guys, probably some of you already own. I know some of you own a Shopify POD Secrets. This is not that course. Shopify POD Secrets is going to be way more complete than this because the simple fact that it's a course, and and I don't have the time constraints of going. So I'm going to be here giving everything that is necessary to have a store launch. But extras like extra apps, extra integrations, and analytics, stuff like that, those ones come with the course. And that is why I decided that the course is always $247, but if you buy this workshop, it's going to be the course is going to be offered as an extra for $99 if you want to buy it. So you will have the workshop and the course in the future you want to go and review specifics, just go to the course, review, add, and whatever wasn't covering the workshop, you can always go into the course and have it. It will still cost cheaper, literally, than buying the course by itself, because the course by itself was $247. You pay $97 for this workshop, $99 for the course. Only if you want it. If you don't want, all you want is the workshop, awesome. I will be happy to do that. Now, if you go past that, it's going to be another offer for you. The bookstore boss, the workshop that Michaud and I thought about 6 months ago on how to add KDP books and be able to sell them on Shopify using in print-on-demand integrations, not using KDP, but using print-on-demand integrations, is going to be added as an upsell for only $69. We have been selling that one for $127. It sells very well still every single month. But you guys get this workshop, you're gonna get it for literally only $69. So that is still, I mean, literally $247 for my POD Secrets course, and now we're at $267 to get 3 courses. That is crazy, cheap. And as a fourth offer, you guys want to join my membership, we're giving a $15 a month trial to join. So you don't only get now the training, you don't get the course, you get the other course. You also get the first month of joining my mastermind for $15, where you can literally get coached on the topic. We have twice a month calls, and where we have group calls. We just had one today, so next one is in 2 weeks, and we share everything we want. You can ask any questions you want in the membership. It's literally coaching. And then you want to join the professional, the VIP. There's also some discounts, and those ones include one-on-one coaching. If you want me to even work with you in your Shopify store, help you build it, the VIP program right now is at $100 off, and you can get. You intend to get the VIP program, do not buy the course, because the course comes included with the VIP program. So you only pay the $97 for the workshop, and then you just pay for the VIP. And in the VIP, I will give you the Shopify POD Secrets for free. So don't even bother buying that one. And that will give you 3 hours of coaching and 1 hour to help you set up your store. So that will give you 4 hours of coaching in that package that you can literally use for me to help you build your store, with you in there. And I can help you run your first ads. I mean, whatever you guys want the first, in those hours, we can do. So you want to start running ads, you want me to review your ads, whatever, it's included in the price. So but that is only the VIP package, which is regularly $997. And you can learn all about that in printondemanduniversity.net. You just go through where it says membership, and you can read all about membership there. But if you go through the funnel, you will find a $100 coupon for the membership. And that one, it's not actually a coupon. Actually, will save you $100 at checkout. And that one is going to be $897. It will give you 2 free courses. It will give you some other access. It will give you the coaching. It will give you the store reviews. I mean, it's something that you may want to consider. But that is only an offer. You buy this one. Pretty much, I'm giving you this one for free, right? If you buy, I mean, you want this workshop for free, just go buy the VIP, and for $997, I'll give you everything, pretty much. But it is what it is. The workshop is meant for people that are either already have a Shopify store, but they are lost in what they're doing. I know a lot of you guys, ladies and gals, men that bought the Bookstore Boss. You guys have the store, but you're still kind of lost in where to finish it. This one is going to help a lot with it. It's going to help you, get your store more organized and better flowing, and the images in the right side. We will talk about the right sizes of images, how to make everything look pretty and nice. Even the font, how to modify the font if we have to. Shopify can be very customizable if you know how to do it. And you can make it way lighter. So we're going to make that. One of the beautiful things about Shopify is that they automatically become secure. So we don't have to even secure the domain. Shopify secures it. So it makes it an HTTPS right away without even having to worry much about it. So that's awesome. But it's something that I want to help a lot of you. I know this is an opportunity that not a lot of people are going to take. I know that this is something that I don't expect more than 50 people to actually join this workshop, which is honestly in the advantage of the ones that are taking it, because my attention is going to be focused only in a small group of people instead of having hundreds of students, because I know that the commitment is not there. I know people are afraid of Shopify, and I know people are not willing to. They would prefer to stay at the comfort of their royalty base, and I understand that. I mean, it's comfortable. But if you really want to start doing something that is bigger than that, and you would really want to start making more money building a brand on Shopify is the next step. It's honestly the step that we all take. Eventually, all of us are going to take if we are looking to have that extra step. If all we're looking is to have some extra cash flow and some extra money, yeah, you don't need a Shopify store. You're perfectly fine selling Etsy. You're perfectly fine selling, on royalty base like Ripple, Merch by Amazon, and stuff like that. But if what you want is, financial stability, and you want to have a business, eventually Shopify is going to be something that you want to have to consider one way or another, because the money is there. Shopify is built for you to build a business, and honestly, it's far more rewarding when your customers are buying from you and not from somebody else. So just to keep that in mind, this workshop doesn't begin until Wednesday the 3rd. So I still have about a week of promotion on this. So it's going to be on Wednesday the 3rd, and it's going to last. Then it's going to be Wednesday the 3rd. Then the next class. Let me see when the classes are, because I don't remember. Oh, in March. Okay, Wednesday the 3rd, and then we go on Thursday the 4th. It's going to be the second class. Then we're going to have one on Monday and one on Wednesday, Monday the 8th and Wednesday the 10th. And then we're going to leave Q&A for the following week, the week of the 15th, just to wrap it up with whatever things you may have, or any topics that, because of time, which honestly, I believe that it was 8 hours. And you guys were on the Etsy Success Workshop. You guys know that the calls, actually, some of them even went to 3 hours. I mean, content is not going to be an issue, and questions get answered. Okay, I am not the type of person that I say, okay, I'm going to talk and you listen and don't interrupt me until I finish. No, I answer questions, and I take my time answering the questions. I am a firm believer that when you invest on a program with me, I want you to succeed with it. I want you to understand it. And that's what I offer, a money back guarantee. If you didn't understand what I was talking about, or you didn't like the way I coached or anything, just ask the money. The workshop comes with 30-day money back guarantee. So if you don't like the workshop, you were like, it's not for me, and you ask the money back. Even if you took it, I don't want your money if it's something that's not going to help you. And if it's something that's going to help you and you still want your money back, I will still give you your money back. It's in your conscience to steal, right? But it's my word, okay? If you want your money back inside the 30 days, I'll give it back. I don't want it. So it's only $97 to join the workshop, and it's literally 4 days of a minimum of 2 hours each class, and then one more final for Q&A. I already added a couple of videos, inside the dashboard for whoever is signing up. Those videos are meant for you to watch before we go into the first class. So the sooner you guys buy it, the sooner you can start watching. I'm going to be adding more in the next couple of days, because I'm starting to think, I'm writing the syllabus and trying to say, okay, do I want to cover this in the workshop, or do I actually want to give a video for this? So I've been adding videos, and I plan to add, right now I have 2 or 3. It's going to be about 6 videos before this thing launches. And some of them are going to launch later on. So like extra explanation. Some of them are excerpts from the Shopify POD Secrets course. So, and some other are from other courses that I have, that I think it was relevant to this course. So you're going to see now that I have more courses, some of these videos are going to be recycled. If you want to sell digital products on Shopify, it's one question somebody asked me. It is completely possible. There are many integrations that allow you for digital products, and there are some that are free. There are some that have a cost. We actually cover that in big detail on in the Bookstore Boss workshop. So if you are interested in selling books, calendars, leather bounds, and digital products, all the content for that you can find on the Bookstore Boss course. which is going to be as an add-on to this course right now for $69. So you buy this one for $97, you can buy that one for $69, or you just want to buy the Bookstore Boss, is you go to Print on Demand on the university, go to courses, Print on Demand, and you will find that one for $127, I believe. So, and you want to buy POD Secrets by itself, it's $247. Now, at some point next week, we are going to be moving platforms. Nothing is going to happen. Your accounts are going to be the same. The only thing is going to change the domain. You won't even notice that, because when you go to my members area into university, you're going to go and it's going to be it's going to drive you to a different domain, but it's going to be the same login and password. So you guys won't even notice the change. All you're going to notice is the way the platform looks. It's way more modern. It's way more easy to navigate, and it has. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm not liking Facebook lately, and I want to build a community outside Facebook with everybody who has taken my content. So I am building forums and groups and chat rooms outside of Facebook. Used to be safe, whatever happens. I have seen other influencers lose their accounts out of no reason. And in case I lose my account, I know that at least that people that were taking my courses, they have where to find me and stuff like that. So I'm being proactive rather than reactive. So I am building a community outside of Facebook for all the people that have invested, which isn't the hundreds, on programs of mine. So you're just gonna see that. I mean, I don't plan to enforce it, unless you guys want to build something there. I know a lot of you don't want to be on Facebook anymore, so that would help you to have one place where you can have all these contact. And I'm inviting more collaborators to join, more influencers to collaborate with me in there as well. So it's going to be very interesting. And that's what I got to say. If you guys want the workshop, it's only $97. I know that is something that is not for everybody. And I just hope that whoever decides to join is for the purpose of, I want to launch my store this year. I think right now is the perfect time. Mother's Day is only 2 months away. If we do this right now, we will have Shine-On products ready to go for Mother's Day, and you can make some cash there, because believe me, Shine-On products on Mother's Day sell like gold, and you need a Shopify store. And that is something that I know some of you want to, and I will add that. And I will add that to the training. It's going to be probably about 30 to 40 minutes on that training. It's going to be literally focused on Shine-On, because it is something that a lot of you may want to have. Now, if we're in the workshop and nobody wants Shine-On, then I just skip it and move to the next topic, but I doubt it. But as I said, I don't expect more than 50 people to join. And I wish one of them is you. Thank you for watching. And the link is links in the description. And you guys want to be affiliate, let me know. We have an affiliate program for this. And anything else, send me a message. I always respond. If we are not friends and I haven't responded, it's probably because it goes to another folder. You send me a friend request, and then I will be able to receive your messages. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.